Alright, welcome back to another Football Manager episode with Concord. As you see, ready to line up away at Man United. I'm sure you've been getting on the games since I left you. Real Madrid was the last game I left you there with a 2-1 win, the snatched Chelsea goal to win it. Then played Leicester at home and played pretty well. Dominated the first half in which we scored 3 goals. Garcia with a penalty, Kaplani with a goal, and of course Josip Poyak. Then played Spurs away in the Carabao Cup and got battered by them. I played a second string team, and in the first half we seemed to match them, but in the second half they ran away with it. Even though after their first goal they had a man sent off, they still went and scored another 2, including 2 from Sarinen and 1 from Hussey. So that's 5 goals Sarinen has scored against us this year, and 8 that Spurs have scored against us in total. So a little bit embarrassing. We don't like obviously going there, but the board weren't judging me on that competition, so it's not a big deal. Then we were away at Villa, which I was a little bit worried about because I think our away form in the league at the moment has been really poor. But we played well in this game. I actually had... No, I didn't. Not in this game. I was going to say that I played Stocker as attacking midfielder, but I didn't. I had Benrahma, Poyak and Stocker with the goals. Stocker actually his first ever league goal for the club. I didn't realise that. He scored a couple of European goals, but he's never scored a league goal for us. So that's his first ever league goal for the club. And a few years coming as well. Benrahma was actually sent off as well, which was a slight concern. Then we played West Ham. I actually had issues with Poyak being injured. Poyak got injured after that game, and Benrahma was suspended, so I couldn't play either Poyak or Benrahma. And we played West Ham. We weren't brilliant. Chelsea scored the first goal. Polito always seems to score against us. Scored to equalise West Ham. And Hackett scored the winner. Hackett's actually played really well this year. I'm actually really happy with him. And Cheriak seems to be doing things as well. Again, another poor performance from Kaplani. The weirdest thing happened. Obviously, Benrahma was sent off and given a 3-match ban. He served one of those matches. And then I appealed the rest of the ban, and they reconsidered it, and they've reduced it by 1 match. I have never seen that happen. I've played Football Manager for years, and I've never had a ban rescinded. And it's not fully rescinded, but it's been reduced by 1 match. So he'll miss today's match, I think, but he'll be back straight away for the FA Cup game against Leicester, which is wonderful. But so we're still without Benrahma and Poyak, which is a massive problem today. Obviously, our 2 best players on the wings. It's huge as well because Man City got battered, so we can catch up on them a little bit. I'd love to come away with a win. We should have beaten Man United earlier in the season, but we didn't. Today I am going to play the counter-attack without the attacking midfielder team today. Kaplani's a massive problem for me. I can't get the best of him. I've been playing an advanced forward to maybe make sure he gets more involved in goal scoring, and it hasn't affected it that much. I just don't think he's the right guy. Unfortunately, I think my scouts let me down a little bit with him. They thought he was going to be very, very good and as good as Nogueira. He's come in and he's average. So I'm going to play Kaplani today, but when January begins, I'm straight away looking for I have some eye on big strikers, and there's one in particular that might go through, but might not go through to the end of the season. I'll keep that behind just in case it doesn't happen. But I might get a lone striker in there's one really good one who's on loan, I think he's at Juventus and wants to leave. I might be able to get him on loan for the rest of the season. He might be ideal. And I might be looking at attacking midfielder, but Monaghan's done okay when he's played, so he's not been perfect, but he's done okay. I can't expect too much from a 21-year-old, but here's the team I'm going to go for. I'm going to try and make sure everyone's on their favoured position in defence anyway. Frith, Smith, where's Davis is playing? I'm moving towards Davis playing as centre-back now instead of Frith. I think Frith is probably on the way out, and Smith and Davis might be a better option. But with the defensive midfielder, it's best to play Best to play Davis there. Ball winning midfielder. Who am I looking at here? Hughes. Have him a central midfielder defend. Basically does the same thing. Fatai. I don't want Fatai in there. I want Stocker. Stocker's fitness isn't great. Neither's Hackett. We're playing too many games too quickly at the moment, and I might actually rely on a third choice right winger. I'm gonna have to stick with Hackett. I can't. It's ridiculous. Play so many games so quickly that they get tired. Gonna get him play deep playmaker and hopefully play those balls out to the wings when they need to be. Yeah, we'll do that. Make sure he's on attack on that winger side. There we go. Okay, right. It's a bit Higgledy, bit all over the place. Not quite what I want to do with the team, but it's gonna have to suffice for now. I don't think our team's good enough, unfortunately, at the moment to do what we used to do in away games anyway. Take off Kennedy and put on Andre. There we go. Right. Okay. Let's go for that. Let's see how it goes. I don't expect to win. I would love a win. A win would be massive for us. Even though we've not been brilliant this season, we're just still in touch. But with these games here, we've had some tough away games in the league recently. We've gotten beaten quite soundly. Obviously, 5-1 against Spurs and 4-0 against Leeds. But we're playing counter-attack today. Playing slightly differently. They're starting Kouassi and Suleiman, so their wingers are ex-Concord boys. They've also got Jira on the bench, who's also ex-Concord. Yeah. But let's go. Come on. I'm not going to say I expect you to. All the best out there. Have fun. It's probably going to have no offence, but they're listening keenly. There you go, see. Alright, we're in the black. We're in the black kit today with the white socks. I don't know what to expect. Our players are a bit tired as well. It looks like, yeah. I just fear that I might be asking a bit too much. Short pass and play. It's counter-attack though, mate. It's a counter-attacking system. That's the point of this. I'm not going to get to do that. Even Hackett's looking tired now. Might have to think about him. Highlight here. I don't expect us to have so much possession at all. Remember that game against Real Madrid. That's well played Hackett though to intercept. He's been tackled. Stocker, Davis. Stocker, don't take too much time. He does well. Good ball to Hackett. Here's Hackett. Bit off. Has a go. Goes wide. Yeah, against Real Madrid, the counter-attacking play seemed to work there. We snatched a win in that game. Didn't have much possession at all, but that's a long ball. It's gone to Venberg. He's so dangerous up there. Frith. Oh. What's happening? It's a free kick. VAR's given a free kick. Frith. Slight concern for me. He's just dropping a little bit. His standards are dropping. For years, him and Smith formed a really good partnership with Robinson in goal. Had an English spine in that defence, but at the moment just seems to be failing me a little bit, and we've conceded a lot of goals in some away games, which never used to be our thing. Our goal difference is well off, and that's probably because we've lost 2 games by 4 goals. So if we just lost them by 1 goal, you can add 6 that goal difference, and it puts us right in the mix there. But those two big losses to Tottenham and Leeds have made us suffer a little bit. They're good attacking teams though. They're playing it differently today. Not had a chance really, but I just wish we had Ben Rabber and Polyak. They'd be perfect today. Free kick to United is Kouassi. He scored a couple of goals against us since leaving, and they've got another one. It's Venberg. Couldn't stop him at the near post. Okay. it's not been a good performance. I'm going to get into him. We're just not playing well. I don't favour us in any of these games away from home. We're just terrible in them. At home, I don't feel so bad. I don't feel like, again, we haven't played Man City, Spurs, or Leeds at home. We played Man United at home and threw that game away. I don't know. I just don't think that we're title contenders this year. I think we'll probably be just about trying to hang on to Champions League spaces. I don't think we're good enough to challenge the title. Look at this. Nothing's happening at the moment. Hackett's tired. I'm going to have to change it up. Go to control the game. I'm going to have to change it right around. It messes it all up really annoyingly. It's just annoying in these big games that our big players aren't around for it. It happened constantly towards the end of last season. That's why we fell away. It's happening again. I'm going to take off Davis, put on Monaghan, Stocker, Hughes, Harvey, Smith. Yeah, going to have to take off Hackett, I think. Hackett's tired. Who can I bring on? Hello? Are you there? Gabriel Augusto, apparently. What can he do? He's not too bad as a winger attack, that's fine. Depressing, isn't it, lads? Depressing that we're not where I hope that we be. I think we're just going to be one of them teams who are just sort of happy for 4th place. I don't want that. Don't want that at all. Alright. There we go. And I'm going to get him to play attacking. Give team talk. There we go, little team talk to the guys who are coming on. That's a free kick to United. Head away. Come on. Good challenge, Davis. Oh, he's going to foul. There's another foul on the edge of the area, and he's given a penalty. Come on, lads. Venberg, 2-0. Second goal for Venberg. He is just unreal, Venberg. 19th of the season, isn't it, for him? To be at that end of December is mental. Yeah, we're not getting anything out of this game. We're going to fall further behind, unfortunately. Chance to gain points on Man City, but we're just not good enough in these games at the moment. We used to be quite comfortable in beating these teams, but not like that anymore. I think I've made a couple of errors, to be honest, in this squad in terms of selling players. I think I probably shouldn't have sold Noguera and signed Kaplani. That was a big mistake. Kaplani has been pretty much useless since signing. Scored a handful of goals, but nothing at the same rate. I keep having injuries and suspensions to Ben Rava and Polyak. They are our key players and need to be involved. And if they keep making themselves unavailable through suspensions and injuries, then I'm in trouble. I just look at that, get nothing out of this game. 6 shots, none on target, no chances created. Garcia's exhausted, but no point bringing anyone on now. Yeah, league chances. I mean, I know we're only 4 points behind at the moment, so it's still on. There's plenty of the season left, but we keep losing these games. We're not good enough to challenge, really. One more highlight. We've not had a shot on target all game. Shocking. And we've been pushed back here. Harvey plays into the area. Weak. Easy for the keeper. Kouassi's done the world of good. I knew he's a world-class player, and it never clicked for him at Concord. But since going to United, he's been brilliant. And here we go. Venberg for a hat-trick. Good save, Robinson. Yeah, I don't fancy Frith and Smith in that defence anymore. Well, they're going to get a man sent off here, aren't they? Oh no, we're going to get thrown late on. Yeah, it's not good enough from the boys anymore. We started the season poorly. We had that really good run. And at the moment, it's just stop-start. These games come around and we lose them. We're losing every single big game at the moment. I'm not happy with the way it's going. Yeah. We've got Leicester in the cup now. We always seem to get bloody Premier League teams in the cup draws as well, honestly. So we've got Leicester in the cup next, which is a banana skin. Say what you want, that's a banana skin. I worry about this team now. We're 4 points off the top with lost 5 games already this season. They've been to big teams mostly, right? So we've lost to basically everyone around us there. We've lost to Leeds, we've lost to Man City, we've lost to Man United, we've lost to Spurs. So that says a lot. It says that we're not competing at that level. If we're losing to everyone who's competing for the title, we're not good enough, are we? So we've lost to every one of them, but we played them all away. We played every one of those games away. We also played Man United at home, which we drew. We should have won, but we drew that game. So we've still got to play Leeds, Man City and Spurs at home. We played Chelsea at home and beat them. The other game we lost was that really rubbish West Brom game, and West Brom are 7th, so West Brom are looking like a good team. So it's these teams that seem to up in that level that we struggle against. I'm going to try and get some January transfers in. Not change it too much, but I might sort of get a couple of loans in to trial some players who might be better than what we've got in there. I'm severely worried by the defence now. The defence is not as solid as it used to be. The striking is just non-existent. Not even the backup, Gabriel Augusto, is any good. I'm going to send him out on loan and probably use Kaplani as backup for another striker I bring in for the rest of the year. Yeah, it's desperate. But I will show the cup game next, which is against Leicester. I hope we win that, but I won't be surprised if we don't. Okay, Leicester away in the cup. I'm a bit low. My morale's a bit low at the moment. I'm not expecting much from this game. We're not a lovely red kit though. We are favourites to win though, 5-4 on. Despite his suspension being over, Benrahma is actually away on international duty because it's the Cup of Nations now, so he'll be out for a few weeks, which is incredibly frustrating. Polyak is still injured, so again I'm without both Polyak and Benrahma. Going to try and play as close as a first team squad as I can. They're suggesting Dunn instead of Chauyak. I'm not sure about that. Chauyak's actually played quite well recently, so I'm going to give Chauyak the run out there. Kaplani is still in for now. I am trying to negotiate a loan deal for a striker at Juventus. It's not the guys I've had last time. Some other lad who I think will do better than Kaplani. I'm just desperate to get a guy who's going to score more goals. I'm at a point where I don't think we're going to challenge for anything if we don't get him in. I'm going to play Andre for this game. Just because I'd like to give him a bit more time. I'd like to give him a bit more game time, see how he does. Going to play Davis instead of Frith. Going to play Lima instead of Harvey. We'll go with that. Change that one to there. Change that to there. Okay. Alright then. Let's give this a crack, shall we? Not expecting much, to be honest with you. Our form has been pretty average, so I'm just thinking that anybody can beat us, really. Anybody who plays well. We've lost to Leicester in the past. There's just a part of me thinking we're going to lose again today. It is the cup. Well, obviously, we're the holders going into it, so let's go out there and do it, shall we? Yeah, show an improvement from last game. I don't see much better performances tonight. Don't think it's too much to ask. Concord, let's go. It's a free kick to Leicester early on. It's tipped over by Robinson. Corner, early corner. Head away. Put it across, kept in. That's well played, Garcia. Alright. Come on. Play it out from the back. Oh my word, what was that? Davis. With a horrendous mistake from a pass. His touch was awful. Given right to Brown and he tucks it in. It's 1-0 Leicester in the 5th minute. Chilyak. Out of the way. They're breaking. It's Brown. He's completely done Smith. Oh, Robinson saves. We get battered by Leicester. Oh man. I'm in danger of losing my job this season. 100% I'm in danger of losing my job. Never come closer. This is genuinely, I can't catch a break. My players are either injured or suspended or out on international duty, so I can't play them when I want to play them. So I'm making mistakes in the transfer market. I know I'm making mistakes in the transfer market. I'm trying to rectify them because at the moment this is atrocious. We are not playing well. Here we go, throw in. Let's hope it's a highlight to us. It's Lima. It's Andre. Have a go, lad, if you want. Hughes. Andre again. Plays it out wide. Nice ball. Garcia. It's off the crossbar. That's Kaplani all over, mate. A free header in the area. Heads it onto the crossbar. He is atrocious. I'm going to sack that scout who recommended him. That was awful. And just genuinely, he's one of the worst signings I've ever made. Absolute donkey. I thought he was going to be perfect. Hack it. He puts it wide. Yeah, that scout who recommended his team is going to be as good as Nogueira. Absolute crap. Nogueira's doing bits in the league. We've got Nogueira who can't score a sitter like that. A Kaplani like that. Oh my word. Well, it looks like we're the better team now, but are we scoring any of these chances? No. Ridiculous. Our goal scorers are our wingers. It has been for years, and obviously our strikers have been consistent enough to get sort of 15 to 20 goals a season in the league to back that up. But now we haven't got that, and now we've got Polyak and Ben Rabbit out as well. I have missed my 3 top goal scorers for a long time. For a lot of the season, my 3 top goal scorers are gone. Obviously, we sold one of them, so that's fair, but Andre's playing quite well though, so I'm happy with that. I'm just still gonna get annoyed and just sort of disappointed. It is that. It's that classic meme. Right. Gonna have to be a bit more direct. Trying up the tempo, shoot on sight, hit crosses, just to do something. Gonna get them to float the crosses. Kaplani's tall. He should be able to get on the end of them. Andre gets booked, so both of my central midfielders have been booked. None of my attacking pairs are playing well. There's 3 6.5s in there, and we're coming up to an hour in the second half. Done nothing thus far. What do I do? Free kick to Leicester. Tell it away. Oh my word, what was he doing? How have they not scored? What was the guy doing on the edge of the area? I think it was Hackett, just walked away from it. Absolutely terrible. Desperately in need of a striker. Going to put Mark Meyer on as a shadow striker. I'll get him to play as deep lying forward then, if that's what he wants to do. Mark Meyer's tall as well, so you have 2 men going up in for the crosses. Heading out of the FA Cup here at the first stage. Nothing's happening. This is just awful, isn't it? This is just awful. Not creating any chances, not creating any shots, any opportunities. I think we're witnessing the end of the journey, unfortunately, lads. We're so poor at the moment. We're so poor. Hackett gets the ball in. Nothing. And it's going to be a breakaway. 2-0. No, it's gone wide. Wow. What's happening, lads? What's happened to you? No, why would I want short passing play? We're trying to score a bloody goal. Again, another. This is going to be their attack again, isn't it? We're just getting caught constantly. It's Brown. He's got way too much space. I don't know what the defensive midfielder's doing. Absolutely fuck all by the looks of it. Unable to get a challenge in. Letting them run past. Leicester have absolutely done us today. Absolutely done us. It's 2-0. That's that. That's the FA Cup done. First round. 2 defeats in this episode today, lads. It's really, really abysmal. Really abysmal. There's quite a few players I'm not happy with. Mark Meyer, he's no good. Kaplani's no good. Defensively, we're struggling. These players used to be solid, are letting me down constantly. Suggesting Kennedy as a striker. We're just desperate for something at the moment. I'm going to put Dunn on just to trade it up, see if it works. I've got no options at the moment. My players are getting injured, suspended. Yeah, I think that's the defence of the FA Cup done with the third round. So our first opportunity, and we've gone and lost to Leicester. Told you it was bananas skin. It's been just a dreadful performance in both games. 2-0 losses. Didn't really trouble the defences in either game. It's worrying. Clearly, Kaplani is done for me. I'm going to straight up to him now. I'm going to put him on the transfer list now. He's just no good. I'm not going to put him on the transfer list because that will reduce his value. And I don't want to lose too much money on him. But I'm basically just going to look at his form. It's been atrocious. 4 goals in 18 games. In the last 18 games. He's had 6 in 29 games. You're not good enough, mate. You're not good enough. 1 player, 1 transfer list. So I've had a word saying I'm going to put it on the transfer list if he doesn't perform, but I'm pretty much done with him. And I'm going to put Mark Meyer on the transfer list because he doesn't offer much more than what Monaghan or indeed Zamfirov, who's 18 years old. So yeah, he's done for me. Mark Meyer. It's a real shame because I signed him when he was going to be a decent prospect, but he's just not looked any good. He's valued at 40 million, so hopefully we get someone good in for him. But that's that. This very, very disappointing episode today, lads. The club is on a downward spiral at the moment. I can't get any consistency. I can't get consistency from the players. I have a couple of guys who are playing consistently well. Polrek's obviously very good. Stocker's very good. Ben Rabba's very good. Those are our 3 best players at the moment. Hackett has been excellent for the most part. But the rest of it, some decent 7s, some low 7s here, but a lot of 6s. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Monaghan, Kaplani. Monaghan's done okay. I probably should be a bit more lenient on him, but Kaplani, I'm pretty much done with him. Going to try and sign a striker before the next episode so you can see him in action. In terms of the next episode, sticking out at us, isn't it? Man City at home. I see how I feel about that one. I'm obviously going to show it, but it might just be that game on its own. Hopefully we build up a bit of form and go into it and can beat them, but at the moment we're in such bad form. Lots of after going on a very good spell after that initial terrible start. Look at that, loads of those games there, only 2 draws and all of the rest wins, and then since then 5 defeats. Yeah, it's worryingly bad at the moment. Our defence is constantly letting me down. Our attack is letting me down. Things aren't looking good, lads. And I hope that I'm still in the job, and I hope that my next episode isn't to say goodbye, because I'd love to continue this, but it's not looking good at the moment. And I think we probably need to win most of those next 4 games to be still in the job. Until then. Cheers then.